Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. This is yours truly, Staff Sergeant Hicks, coming at you live from Fort Lee, Virginia. Hashtag the professional SGL. Listen, it's that time. NCOPD Live Real Talk is here. This is your opportunity to come on to the show, provide some professional development, or you can provide some words of encouragement or inspiration. Shout out your unit, but you get the opportunity to come on with yours truly, the professional SGL. I would tell you this. We're going to lay some ground rules. Listen, if you're coming on here and you're venting and talking about, bashing units, that's not what we're here for. I'm giving you the opportunity to come on and talk to the show. The link is already in the comments. As you can see, I am going to flood the comments with the link. So with that being said, you got 3 to 5 minutes or less. Go ahead and join the link. Once I see you come in the green room, I will invite you in and let's get some NCOPD Live Real Talk going. Listen, I've been super excited about this all day long. I've been waiting. I've been with the anticipation, excitement to see what my followers want to come on the NCOPD Live and talk to the professional SGL about. So I tell you what, without further ado, I'm going to start it off. My words of inspiration would be, I want to say thank you to all of the followers, all of the support, all of my past guests, all of my future guests. The amount of support and love that you all have shown me, it has been nothing less than phenomenal. Yes, it is going to be 2 hours long. So it is going to be from 17 to 1900 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're still at work, Sergeant Major Halliburton, I'm pretty sure you probably are, because you're essential. If you're still at work, you got the opportunity to come on to NCOPD Live. All right, we got the first person. When you come on, tell us where you're coming from. Who do we got? Okay, he went back out. Tell us your rank and your name, your duty location, whether you're a veteran or whatever. Tell us where you're calling from, and then we're gonna go from there. But like I was saying, man, my words of inspiration is just a shout out to all of you, my followers, man. Like NCOPD Live wouldn't be what it is without you all. So that's my words of inspiration. You all inspire me all the time. So once again, the link is in the comments. You click on the link. It's going to ask you to allow your mic and your camera, and it's going to tell you to type a name in, like where you see hashtag TPSGL. Now, don't come on here with no crazy names, no outlandish names, because then I won't be able to invite you into the show. All right, because this is the professional development platform. We got to keep it professional at all time. So I'm excited to see who wants to come on and talk to the professional SGL and all the thousands of followers that follows this page. So without further ado, we have, I believe it's Command Sergeant Major Breckenridge. We'll come back to Sergeant Major. I don't see his camera. All right, who do we got? How's it going?
Hey, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What's going on, Master Sergeant?
That's outstanding, man. My name's Master Sergeant Nathan Wyatt. I'm calling out of Wiesbaden, Germany, man, and I just wanted to give a shout out to you and your show. I think it's a great thing, especially in these crazy times, that we're living in. We got to do everything virtual, and really, what are we talking about? Can I just talk about anything as a non-commissioned officer on how we're affecting soldiers and whatnot, or what exactly is the topic?
So if there's no specific topic, I just gave everybody an opportunity to come on the NCOPD Live, give 3 to 5 minutes of shout out or words of encouragement or something particular, some type of professional development that you would like to provide to the followers that are looking.
Outstanding. I got it. Again, Master Sergeant Nathan Wyatt, calling out of Wiesbaden, Germany. I'm a 42 Alpha. I'm the 66th Military Intelligence Brigade S1 NCOIC. And folks, I know it's hard times right now, right, with this stop movement and everything that's going on. But you know what has been my biggest concern for this from day one is taking care of the soldiers that have made us all so successful every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to keep these soldiers engaged, folks. And one thing that I have done is I've put together some HR training on Zoom that I assigned to my soldiers to put a class together on Friday to brief on Monday, put a class together on Monday to brief on Friday. You can find information to this on my Wiesbaden 42 Alpha page. Anyone can come on and get the training. But my point is that, guys, we got to keep our soldiers engaged because they're just sitting around in the barracks. We can only have so many of them in the office at a time or whatever it is that you guys are doing. We got to take care of these soldiers. These soldiers are the future of the Army. They're the future of this country, and we owe it to them, and we owe it to the citizens in trusting us to take care of them. That's all I got. Just take care of your soldiers, folks. Take care of yourself and stay healthy.
Okay. Hey, Master, before you go, so you and I got to talk this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yes, I got a couple of dates in mind, so we will definitely be talking. Once again, that is Master Wyatt. I appreciate you taking out your time all the way from Wiesbaden, Germany, to come on to the platform.
Thanks, man. Thanks for what you do, and y'all keep spreading the word because this is good business right here. Y'all take care.
I appreciate it. All right, next we got coming to the building, one of my battles. What's going on, Nelly?
What's going on, man? What's up?
Not much, man. What you calling? Oh, I know where you calling from, but just to keep the protocol going, where you calling from and what's your job title and what you got to say to the followers?
All right, this is Staff Sergeant Nelson coming from Fort Lee, Virginia. I'm actually at SGL with my battle over here at the Army Logistics University with the Transportation Corps, aka ALC Alpha. You know, everybody know me, hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah. So something that I wanted to come on. I didn't want to take your time up too long. I just want to let you guys know something that's been near and dear to my heart for a little while, and something that I want to leave with this military before I get up out of here. So I've been in the military going on 18 years, and I've been on the grind. And another thing that I've been running so hard that I haven't seen it come up too much. I haven't seen it because I would have probably affected it longer or more. I haven't seen a lot of myself and a lot of the people that I've come across. A lot, meaning when I say that, I haven't seen my traits or my leadership traits or my characteristics in a lot of the NCOs, a lot of leaders. But that's the biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about really quick. With me, I've seen myself coming through the ranks pretty good, and I try to stay humble, dealing with officers and non-commissioned officers and even junior enlisted soldiers. I wanted to make sure that everybody is personable, i.e. everybody has the respect that they've earned and that they should have. I was raised in the South from South Carolina, born and raised. You give respect and you get respect back. All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times people treat people differently because they have different rank, i.e. you might have a sergeant disrespect a specialist, even though they're up and coming and they show the traits of a good non-commissioned officer. They still disrespect them. One thing that I want to leave, and I want to give the characteristics to the junior enlisted soldiers and the non-commissioned officers that I've come across, is that we do not always have to be rah, fussing and this and that to be effective. My personal is I don't cuss. I don't cuss at people. I don't fuss at people. But you would never know that from meeting me, because you would say, hey, this guy, you know, he's super professional, the way he speaks to people. And I guarantee you the same thing that you can do with somebody with your cussing, I can do the exact same thing or better with me not cussing. And it's just my leadership style.
Okay.
You do not have to do that with that type of language. And I try to convey that to a lot of my NCOs coming through the academy. They kind of get it weirded out. I was like, Sergeant Nelson, you don't cuss? You look like you cuss. No, guys, you don't have to be effective. A lot of the time, soldiers need mentoring. They need coaching, and that's our job anyway. But you don't have to take it to that level to be able to do the same thing. Okay. And I try to instill that in a lot of the NCOs coming through here. And I just want to make sure that you guys understand that I want to see that when I get out of the military, so I can have my kids, if they want to join the Army, and see myself still here. So that's the biggest thing I want to leave with you guys. And I appreciate the time. Sergeant Hicks, thank you for having us on here, man. This is a great platform.
Okay. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is one of the backup co-hosts that if Staff Sergeant Hicks would ever go down. This is one of the backup co-hosts because I like his style. I like the way he handles business. I like his professionalism. And of course, man, I'm always an assassin, but I'm a Spartan now, SLC, But
gotcha.
I'm a diehard assassin. So, man, I appreciate you coming on to the forum too, man.
My brother.
All right, man. Take care.
All righty.
All right. Next, we got coming to the stage. Looks like Command Sergeant Major Breckenridge. What's going on, Sergeant Major?
Hey, Sergeant Hicks, how are you? It's great to see you this afternoon.
Good to see you too.
Well, look, I got a meeting I got to get ready to go to, but I wanted to pop in real quick to really thank you for what you do. Your viewers might not understand as much and how powerful this platform is, and you are taking it to new heights every day. And it's all about caring for people, leaders, soldiers, junior enlisted, whatever, officers, whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's about taking care of people. And how we can do that each and every bit is what you're doing right now. So I'm going to hop off the net, but it's really great to see you. And I'll try to pop back in after my meeting. But I just want to tell everybody out there, stay safe. Every single one of you count. God bless you all. Huh?
All right, Sergeant Major, we'll be talking to you this weekend too as well, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to it. Thanks.
All right, take care.
All right.
That was Command Sergeant Major James Breckenridge, the Fort Leonard Wood and Maneuver Center of Excellence Sergeant Major. Listen, so this is your opportunity to come on to the platform. The link is in the comments. You feel free to jump on and state your words of inspiration, your words of encouragement, or you can just have the opportunity to hop on and talk to the professional SGL. This is your opportunity to do so. I thought it would be befitting to be able to have some of my followers, my supporters, to be able to come on live on the camera. So don't be, now listen. Let's not be camera shy, okay? I gotta be dropping my phone. Let's not be camera shy. I want everybody to feel welcome to come onto the platform and talk to yours truly, the professional SGL. So, once again, I see you, Miss Ruffin, shouting out. Got it. Thank you. Thanks for all of the comments that are popping in. I don't want you all to be camera shy. Now, listen. I'm getting home as fast as possible to save my 5 minutes of fun. Now, listen, Sergeant Major. No, I'm going to save it till he get on. Because if y'all are not following freestyle every day for all leaders, listen, when I tell you, it be going down on that page. It be going on. What's going on, Stanley? I've posted the link. This is your opportunity to come on live with yours truly, the professional SGL. Now, listen, my inbox be flooding with information. My inbox be flooding with particular questions from people all over the globe. Germany, Korea, Japan, Alaska, AFCOM. I replied back to that message today. So listen, I know y'all are out there. Now I'm providing you the opportunity to come on and be with the professional SGL. I'm on VTC all day. I need a break from the camera. You know what? I'll check that. I'm gonna save mine for the 27th. Nah, battle. I know you got a nugget to drop before the 27th. This NCO is full of knowledge, plethora of knowledge. So I ain't even buying that. I'm not even buying it. So what's going on? Who is that? I want to pronounce your name right. Morel. Cody Thompson. I appreciate you reinforcing me to Chiefs, referencing me to Chief Smith the other day. She gave me great advice and words of wisdom. Thankful for this networking up. Hey, I'm glad you reached out to her. I'm glad you reached out to her. Awesome professional SGL. I would, but the way my head is set up, here come all the excuses. Hello from Fort Eustis. What's going on? Miss Evans, I see you checking in. Don't just check in and clap. I'm posting the link. Get on the camera. Come talk to yours truly. Hashtag the professional SGL. Let's get it in. All the emails and all the text messages and all of the inboxes to the NCOPD Live. I still got messages I haven't even read yet that I'm trying to get to. Now I'm providing you the opportunity. What's going on, Miss Carter? The link is in the comments. Get on the link, jump on the camera, and come talk to yours truly, the professional SGL. Fort Stewie. Yes, I got it. Top of the rock. What's going on, Jonathan? I see you checking in from Detroit. Payne. Listen, you was one of my soldiers, so I know you got some professional development that you could get on here and give to the followers. Let me see you, Payne. Who else we got? Governor Doug. Hello from the great place. Avis is from you in Fort Lee? Listen, you got the professional SGL right here, right now. I've dedicated 2 hours to all of you. Let me plug my phone up. I've dedicated 2 hours to all of my followers. And hold on. I've dedicated 2 hours to all of my followers to come onto the platform and talk to the professional SGL. Checking in from Fort Riley. Mr. Washington, I got you. Jim, I got you. Redstone, Arsenal, Alabama. I guess you're a Roll Tide fan. You know, y'all Roll Tide fans do. Shamika Carter. Nah, Once again, the link is in the comments. You have the opportunity. To get on with yours truly, the professional SGL. Fort Bragg, home of Airborne in the building. Get on the platform. There's the link. What is the next cadence challenge? So, with all this COVID going on, you know, the cadence challenge is normally in the summertime. But with all this cadence challenge going on, with all this COVID going on, man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the next cadence challenge this month. Oh, we could do it virtually. People can come on and they could, post their video to the page. But it's not gonna be the same if you ain't got no troops marching with you. I'll say that much. So, but we still, as of now, we have not canceled the cadence challenge. We've just postponed it for the time being. Definitely, so this cadence challenge, I'm gonna get in on it, but I'm not gonna be a part of it as far as voting wise. But I am gonna do a cadence challenge. This will be my last one before I leave Fort Lee. So I'm definitely gonna get in on the cadence challenge whenever we decide to do it. If we have to do it in the winter, we'll see. All right, we got somebody that's coming in the building. What's good, Battle?
What's up, Battle? What's going on?
Not much, man. Welcome to NCOPD Live, man. Tell the followers where you calling from.
Hey, what's going on, NCOPD Live? My name's Staff Sergeant Mercado, based out of here in Fort Myer. I'm the Operations NCO for Arlington National Cemetery.
Okay. Hey, man, so I appreciate you following the platform, man. What you got to say?
Hey, I've been a big follower, man, for a while. The other day while you're doing that rehab,
Yeah,
I was on there clowning it a little
I
bit.
know you was, man.
Hope all was well with the shoulder though.
Yeah, we gonna get it right, man. We're gonna get back in the fight. Trust me, it's not gonna stop me.
The biggest thing as I sit back and I'm going through 14, 15 years in now, these my old soldiers are exceeding me, and I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a soldier I knew as a PV2, now as a staff sergeant.
Okay.
And the best, it makes me feel great that these guys still reach out to this day and say, hey, Staff Sergeant Merck, thank you so much for everything. I just want everybody to know, don't ever forget where you came from. That's, I mean, this thing is you never forget where you come from.
Okay, I'm definitely an advocate of that, man. Because I think sometimes that we forget where we came from. Sometimes we can get way up here and forget about the ones that are down here and remember that we were once in their shoes.
Exactly.
And I think some of the greatest leaders, in my professional opinion, I think some of the greatest leaders are those that can remember and put themselves back in soldier shoes and understand where the lowest ranking individual in the unit is coming from. And remember that they have a voice.
Yep.
So I definitely agree with that.
Those are some of the best ideas, by the way, too.
Yeah, because think about it, man. We as leaders, we don't always have the best ideas. Some of our ideas that we've had are just not going to be befitting for these times.
Mm-hmm.
It may have worked back in the early 2000s, early 90s, or early 80s, whenever you came in. But as time grows, things change. And so we have to be willing to adapt.
I do got to call out one of my old drill sergeants, Command Sergeant Major Mark Hurricane Halliburton. I'm waiting for you to get out here, get on this platform, and see what knowledge you dropping today.
So you know what? So I know, and he knows this. He knows this all respect when I call him. I know Hurricane is gonna get on to drop some knowledge. So you know, do you not know that I'm an honorary member of Class 68?
Oh no, nice.
By example, and I'm a staff sergeant.
Nice, congrats.
I'm a staff sergeant. By example, man. By example. So
yep.
I know he's gonna get on. I know he posted earlier that he's gonna he's on his way home and he's gonna get on. He said he's gonna get his 3 to 5 minutes of professional development. So
hey,
I'm like Staff Sergeant,
and like Staff Sergeant Hicks said, everybody who's watching right now, freestyle every day.
Yes.
Get on that page. Current, past, soldiers, NCOs, officers, dropping knowledge left and right. I mean, it's a great, great page. Everybody get out there, get on it. And the title suits itself. It's freestyle every day. Just get on there, spit that knowledge.
Yeah, I agree. If you're not following not NCOPD Live, if you're not following freestyle every day, you are behind the power curve. Because it's every day. Even when NCOPD Live is not going on, guess what? You can find something on freestyle every day. A page that was created by Command Sergeant Major Halliburton. So once again, I'm a big advocate of the page. If you're not following freestyle every day, you need to go follow that page. Because we don't have NCOPD Live every day.
No, we should though.
That might be a little bit. That might be a little bit too much.
Every other day. Every other day. I mean, come on.
So you know what? During COVID, that could be possible. It could be, but I mean, to do it every day once we start going back to business as usual. Oh man, no. Oh no. There's no way I could facilitate that.
The computer.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Listen, man.
All right, Battle.
It ain't no way, but I appreciate you jumping on, man. Thanks for all the support, man.
Hey, I got you, and looking forward to seeing you in the future shows.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Staff Sergeant Mercado. up at the Arlington National Cemetery, checking in. Listen, once again, this is NCOPD Live, Real Talk, with yours truly, Staff Sergeant Hicks. And we getting it in. The link is posted. You have the opportunity to jump onto the platform and express your thanks, words of inspiration, words of motivation, professional development, or if you just want to say, hey, I just wanted to jump on and say, hey, I was on NCOPD Live with yours truly. Yes, once again, this guy, Staff Sergeant Hicks, hashtag professional SGL. I blocked off 2 hours for all of you to come on to the platform. Now I'm seeing all these comments. Now I'm finna rag on a couple of people. Evans, plethora of knowledge. Kilgore, plethora of knowledge. And I know you coming on the 27th. I ain't want to announce it, but we did officially announce it. But I know you coming on the 27th. But I know you got a 3 to 5 minute sound bite. Come on now. All of the emails and messages on the page, and some of you that do have direct connect to me with my cell phone and text messages. Whenever I get done with a live feed, hey, you know what you're doing and this and that. Hey, you have your opportunity to come on live and talk to the professional. Oh, we got her in the building. What's going on? Now we can't even hear her. Whoa. See, some people just don't even follow instructions. Why I can't hear you? No. Did you accept your mic? No, I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. I tell you what, go out, come back in. There you go. 4856 waiting on her when she come back. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna have fun with this. I am fixing to have fun with this right here. Once again, I got my water bottle today. I'm ready to go to hear what everybody got to say to the NCO professional development and to the professional SGL. But like I was saying, man, I see all of these comments. You know, if I could, the way my head is set up, I don't want to hear that. Put a hat on. Y'all knew that we were doing this already. Okay, let's see if we can get Miss Evans back in here with some volume.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Oh, mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on?
Not much. First of all, first and foremost, I want to thank you so much for NCOPD Live. Coming as from me, this helps me 24/7. I cannot even express. Like legit helps me with everything that I do. That's first and foremost. Second of all, with everything that we have going on, what is your take as far as training still happening with all of this going on? Training meaning as of like 3 weeks ago, training still going on.
I would say this. I think that we still need to remain relevant. There are certain things that we can go online and do. For instance, I posted those 600 free classes, be it that you go to that particular link or that particular college, do some research, make sure it's not nothing that you have to pay. There are some states where you can actually go out and you can do some PT. You can go running, or go walking, just to keep yourself in shape. Now, because think about this. I know the ACFT is being postponed. I know APFT and height and weight has been postponed. But let me just serve everybody on notice. If you think that the Army is just going to just let that ride, trust and believe when all of this comes back, we're going to be at it full force. So I don't know what happened to Miss Evans, but to answer her question, yes, there are things that we can do to remain relevant. There are things that we can do. To remain in shape. And even in regards to our MOS, especially 8/8 November, that TC Ames website link is 24/7. You can get on there and do some high-speed training. If you don't have anything to do, email me. Yep. Message me on the box. I got a plethora of things I can send you all for professional development. So it's always some things that we can do to remain relevant.
Absolutely. And I so appreciate that. I mean, just your knowledge and your wisdom from NCOPD Live, period, from the professional SGL. The professional SGL. We truly appreciate that. And I mean, I called some people and was like, hey, you got to get on this like right now. Know that. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You always spilling nuggets. Everybody that follows you is always spilling nuggets. And we truly appreciate the knowledge, the well-being for everybody from the NCO down. Thank you so much. That's all I needed.
I appreciate you jumping on. See, that wasn't too hard.
Not at all. I had to take a break from dealing with my yard. Okay,
well, I appreciate you doing some yard work, D. That's physical training. You're doing something.
In between the rain.
Yeah, it is raining out there, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's all right.
I
appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for everything.
All right, I appreciate you jumping on.
All right, y'all.
All right, out. That's in the building. Song First Class Kilgore, what's going on?
What's up, man? What is up?
Listen, I know good and well you wasn't finna sit here and give me some flim flam. You wasn't gonna come on.
You know I always got a word. If you
give me a word. Give us something to follow with something.
What's up, y'all? So of course, being called to action, I just wanted to hop on here and say, think about the impact that what you do and how you live your life impacts the soldiers that are coming behind us. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, I mean your attitude. And this is something that I've had to learn over time. I mean, I've been in 13 years this month. And I can say I was probably trash when I was a private, you know what I'm saying? In some of my sergeant years, you know what I mean? But I do remember the difference now, looking back, the difference between NCOs that were really about their stuff and that were really out here, had goals and, you know, were good people and were still, you know, standing by what they believed, even though they were a part of the Army. And I remember those that were just kind of trash, those that just wanted to make it through, that just wanted to get a paycheck and didn't really care about the influence that they had on the soldiers coming behind them, right? Those soldiers that, you know what I'm saying, as soon as a new soldier gets to the unit, you want to turn up and drink and, you know what I'm saying, with your soldiers and stuff like that. I think we should make sure that we are thinking about those things in our actions. And that doesn't come from us just trying to do the right thing. It comes from you wanting to be a good person and wanting to genuinely set the right example. And if that's something that you haven't thought about, maybe because you didn't see the right type of leadership or you didn't grow up seeing people do the right thing, you just kind of fell in place. I think in the Army, we owe that to the people coming behind us to make sure that we have the right attitude, have a positive attitude. And, you know what I'm saying, keep it real when we don't, but at the same time, make sure that we're thinking about how that impacts the soldiers that are coming into here from straight out of high school, trying to figure out life. That, and then our level of professionalism, how we carry ourselves as NCOs. I see a lot of energy being put into the officers to make sure that they carry themselves a certain way, that they're educated, that they're doing all these things to help them once they get out. I think we need to make sure we're doing that too, because I see a lot of people get to 18, 19 years in the military and they haven't taken time to work on themselves. So I just want to say that, you know, it's important for us to think about that and show our soldiers what it looks like to have goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm an E7. I've been in the Army this long, but what are my goals? You know what I'm saying? What am I working towards? Yeah, I want to make Sergeant Major, but what are my other goals, my personal goals? Me being a better wife, a better mother, you know what I'm saying? A better person. So I want to say, if you are not thinking about that, how you live your life as a person impacts the soldiers coming behind us, then we need to start tightening that up, because that's going to impact not only soldiers behind you, but your unit, your organization, and every other level too. Because if we can get ourselves together, it just makes us better as an Army.
Now, listen, she came on, dropped some knowledge like that. Now, this is the special guest that is coming on the 27th of May.
27th. It's going down, Battle. It's
going down. 1900 NCOPD Live. First Class Kilgore.
All day.
I appreciate it. Listen, I'm gonna have fun with this all day. I appreciate you dropping in though, okay?
Thanks for calling me out, Battle. You know I wasn't finna get on how I was looking like, oh, let me No,
Yeah, yeah, you know, yeah, there's a couple of other people on here I'm about to call out too, but I appreciate you jumping on.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
All right, all right, who do we got next sitting in the green room? What's going on? What's going on, Bottom?
What's going on, son? Staff Sergeant Caruso from Fort Hood.
Okay, how you doing out there?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. The great place.
The great place, Fort Hood.
Hey, man. Well, welcome to NCOPD Live. This is your time. You got 3 to 5 minutes. What you got to say to us?
Anyway, it's a platform for everybody, like pilots, also soldiers that below us who want to help themselves as leaders. Sergeant Major privilege on education. I just found that important to me because right now I'm doing a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. And first sergeant who was in that platform just said like he was doing his bachelor's degree. I was like, so we have soldiers in the army still don't even realize the importance of like going up to the school. But I was interested in the way he just said the information, like somebody inspired him to go start working on education. It's better to start education right now while you're in the army instead of just waiting like, okay, I'm going to get out. And then that's when I'm going to go start education.
Yep.
No, really, so many people go straight out and start school because one to when.
Hey, Sarky. Well, I guess that connection was bad. Your connection was coming in broken and distorted. I'd advise you to get to a better location and try to jump back on. Now, hold on. I'm looking at a lot of people on here, and I'm checking y'all out, man. This is your opportunity to come on to the platform and talk to yours truly, the professional SGL. How many times can you say that you can get on? I don't want to call you out. I don't want to call you out. I don't want to call you out, but I'm about to do it. So this is the opportunity. I think we got him back. Let's see.
Anyway, like I was saying, like
okay, there you go.
So many soldiers get out of the army and then they realize they're gonna go to school and then things start changing and then they will not even go back to school. So they're gonna be like starting to do some other jobs so that they can get their lives together. Instead of like right now when they're in the army, they can do even one class at a time. I remember when I started doing my schoolwork, I was doing 1 or 2 classes at a time, depending on how the units are working. You can steal some time, even if you can just stay overnight just to do 1 class at a time. It's better than nothing.
Okay. Well, listen, man, education is definitely important in the military. I'm an advocate of education. And even in a time like this, we can still find ourselves with self-development, which is one of the 3 pillars. Self-development comes from within us, that we can find ourselves trying to do something to better ourselves than being a better leader than what we were the day before. And education is definitely one of those ways to do that.
That's correct. When I joined the army, that was like 9 years ago. I wanted to get out as soon as I hit that 4 years, but I realized like I'm a 60 whiskey by MOS. So I realized going out with the EMT, it would not help me nothing. Once I get the family and everybody coming in, EMT would not help me nothing. So since then, I have an associate degree. Now I'm working on my bachelor's degree, 18 credit hours remaining. If I get out, I think I have something that I can say while I was in the army, this is what I did.
Okay.
instead of just wasting time, or maybe just being in the army. Okay, let me just do the army, the work, the army being, or the NCO or the soldier, whatever. And then once the army is done, then that's when I'm gonna go do school. It may not work that way, or it may work for some people, but not everybody gonna be successful that way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, as leaders, we need to tell these soldiers who are behind us, or even we have soldiers ahead of us who have not even thought about going to school. It's just giving that information out there for everybody to just get in school, or inspire some people to go back to school, because education is the key to everything that you want to do in your life.
I agree, and definitely, college, and then we got some good points that's going to be coming up here in the near future. We're just working on a date, credentialing and certificates, certifications.
Yeah.
What I don't understand, before I let you go, because I got you on the timer, but before I let you go, is one thing when I look at that the Army pays for you to go to school. It's free.
It's free.
And they pay you for going to school. It baffles me why people don't go to school.
I just realized that, like, not so many people know about education unless their leaders have talked to them and showed them what they're supposed to be doing. Because we have soldiers who, like, what do I need to do? I don't know what I need to do. Anyway, when I joined the Army, I was straight from high school.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I had nothing. And now, if I get out, which I'm not thinking to get out, because I'm 9, almost 10 years, staff sergeant, platoon sergeant now, I'm like, hey, I need to stay in as long as I can and get these soldiers inspired and get moving, so they can be somewhere. Like before, all the leaders were talking about the impact you make to your soldiers. So I'm trying to make an impact once I get out. At least I did something.
I agree. But listen, man, I appreciate you jumping on, sharing your 3 to 5 minutes, a little bit over 5 minutes, but I appreciate your soundbite, man. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Stay safe out there in Fort Hood.
Cool.
All right. All right, let's see who we got coming in next. What's going on? You're on live with the Professional SGL. Welcome to NCOPD Live.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Where you calling from? Where you checking in from?
I'm calling from Fort Eustis.
Oh, this story. Fort Eustis, home of transportation, still is.
That's right.
All right, great. What you got?
Very
for
sad
us?
that I didn't come to see you guys, because I was supposed to be in ALC this past month. So I was pretty sad I didn't come see you, but at least I'm talking to you now. And thank you so much for all the knowledge that you bring, not only from you, but from all your other guests and from everybody else in the comments, because that helps me maintain and learn things as an NCO, but also assist my soldiers and give them also knowledge that I gather from other people, not just me. If I can quickly say something about the education, I agree with the last person that you have. I came in really late into the Army. I got a niche late in my life to come in, but I came into the National Guard first, got my bachelor's degree in the National Guard, and I'm about to start my master's degree. And there's one thing I tell every soldier: I am the sponsorship program NCOIC for my battalion. So every soldier that comes through me, I tell them, hey, education is key, not only in the Army, but when you leave. And having a goal is my number one thing. I have short goals every single time. But the one thing that I really wanted to talk to you about was respect. And I've noticed coming in as an older NCO, because most NCO in E5 and above are a little younger at E5. The age group that I'm at right now, everybody's in E7 or above. But sometimes we treat those just by the rank that they wear. I don't really care if you are an E1 or an E9. To me, I'm going to respect you as a person. Your rank obviously is going to earn a lot of respect as well. But the person who you are before that rank is who I like to respect. Because at the end of the day, I see a lot. I've had a lot of different soldiers that when I leave, that's what they say to me. I have never felt respected because of my rank, but when I'm with you, you give me the respect to my rank, but you also give me the respect as a person, and you speak to me like a person. I never like to treat anybody as a, oh, well, you don't know nothing because you are lower enlisted. I have learned a lot from lower enlisted. There's a lot of lower enlisted that have master's degree, which is mind blowing. Everybody that comes into this army comes with already a knowledge that they can give and provide to not just lower enlisted, but to NCOs and officers alike. So respect to me is my number one thing that I hope going forward in this army that we have, that we don't lose sight of that, of respecting a person and not just a rank.
So my last guest said something. Sergeant First Class retired Christopher Frazier. He said respect goes forward, backwards, and left to right, up and down.
I agree
all the way
100%.
around. Yeah,
I
so I totally agree. I totally agree. If I can respect you as a person, not just by your rank, because if you think about it, rank is just a title.
Yep, agree.
That's it. But it doesn't make you, it doesn't build. It's not the foundation built for your character.
Yes,
but definitely respect goes a long way.
It doesn't make you. It doesn't define who you are. The rank doesn't define who you are. That's what I always tell the soldiers. So I'm lucky that I get to see the soldiers when they're coming in. They're a little bit scared. They don't know what to expect. But at the same time, I also love it next time when I see them after a couple of weeks being in the battalion or in their units, the confidence they've gotten and how just maybe a little bit of courage, a little bit of motivation goes a long way. I wanted to leave the army when I finished my bachelor's, and I'm like, I'm done. Even though I was in the Guard, so it wasn't like full active duty. I was done. I didn't want to do anything anymore. I had very toxic leaders, and I wanted just to go on and work in the civilian world, which is I want to work for the State Department eventually. But I had one NCO, one E7, who told me, you are so much more than what they're telling you. You're so much more, and you have still so much more to give. Give it one more chance. And I did, and I am very thankful because now I'm here in the active duty component. I've learned a different aspect of the military. We're not reserve, are kind of a little bit different than us in the active duty. But I have both. I've seen both sides, so I can kind of understand when we have people coming from the reserve, but I'm glad I did. I have met so many great people. I have met so many great leaders, and not just NCOs. I'm also talking about E1s, E2s, E3s, and E4, because there are great lower enlisted out there who are a great leader. So I'm thankful for that one person. One person can make a difference in a soldier's life, and I hope that I have made a difference in somebody's life, and I hope the person that I made a difference to can pass it forward and make a difference in somebody else's life. Wow,
powerful message, and I definitely appreciate you jumping onto the platform. Okay,
thank you for your time. God bless you all. Hope you have a great weekend. I look forward to the next time that you have this real talk.
All right, we'll be talking. It's going. If it goes off good, we may keep it going.
Hey, all right.
Take care.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. So before we go on to the next guest, listen, I'm finna call somebody out. Now look here, Holland. The link is in. I told you I'm finna start calling some of y'all out. The link is in the comments. I need to see you. Holland, let's go. Who do we got? Master, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, brother. I appreciate you let me double dip, man. Professional SGL, man. I just got to say, man, and I'm new to this. I'm very disappointed in seeing the low numbers involved in this, folks. We are non-commissioned officers, right? We have the power of influencing others. Yes. And why am I only seeing senior and senior staff sergeants in this group? And again, I'm new to this. Maybe there's been some younger NCOs in here previously, but folks, we senior non-commissioned officers, we have the influence to get some young Sergeant E5s in here to get some of this knowledge from us old and crusty people like this old Master Sergeant. So I just ask that, come on, folks, put it in a 4856. You will attend this training. You ain't doing shit but sitting in the barracks in COVID-19 anyways. Come get some of this knowledge because this is amazing. I'm so motivated behind this. And look, SGL, I got to tell you, man, you guys saved my career. I was a young staff sergeant promotable down in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Now, this was many years ago. Regulations have changed, but I was a staff sergeant promotable without SLC at that time, ANOC. That just tells you how old I am, right? And I failed a test, and I was so stressed out. And my good friend now, First Sergeant Jerry Delancey out of the Baltimore MEPS, was my SGL down at Fort Jackson, and he scooped me up and he got me through it. So if you all don't know that these SGLs go above and beyond, that's the proof in the pudding, man. But look, this is a great program. And what I just want to say is, to the non-commissioned officers out there, we got to build this up. We got to get these young sergeants and these young staff sergeants in here to get some of this knowledge, because they are the future to defend and serve the Constitution of the United States of America. So we got to do it. So I don't care what you got to do. Put it in a 4856. You will attend this training, especially now. I mean, I don't know how it is in the States. I've been over here in Europe for almost 3 years, but it's crazy. I mean, my soldiers are sitting around in the barracks. Make them come to this. Get them involved and get some of this knowledge. That's all I got. I'm out, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, Master Sergeant. That was yours truly once again. That was Master Sergeant Wyatt from Germany checking in. I appreciate all the support, and we'll be talking to you this weekend.
Absolutely.
All right, take care. Now, listen, y'all. This next person that I'm about to bring in is near and dear to my heart. My branch chief. How you can't hear me?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, but I can't hear you.
We'll just start talking.
Okay. Well, hi, everybody. I think NCOPD Live. I'm Tom First Class Jones. I'm one of the SLC instructors for transportation. SLC, transportation leads the way, horse ahead. I won't be long. I'll be very, very short and very brief. But one thing I like to talk about with ALC, SLC transporters coming in are type 1, type 2, and type 3 violations. A lot of times, us NCOs, we don't know about it. And the only NCOs that really know about it are the ones who do research or the ones that it's happened to. I'm one of those NCOs that it's happened to. I did not know it back in 2015. But I like to talk about it so that we know about it. So that way you can find out if you actually do have a type 1, type 2, or type 3 in your records. I will tell you that it will not stop you, sergeants, but it can potentially stop you from doing those special assignments, such as those positions of trust, drill sergeant, recruiter, instructor, those type of things. So just make sure that you're telling your soldiers, as well as your peers, your battle buddies, all that good stuff, that be mindful of what you're doing. The Army sometimes can be very unforgiving, but you just have to be mindful and know that if I do this one little thing off to the side, just veering off to the left, it can potentially come back and haunt me and bite me in the end. And with those violations, it's just not on the military side, it's on your civilian side as well. So just be mindful. You all have a great, great day. I don't want to take too long because I got stuff I got going on too. But I just want to hop on and tell you, Sergeant Hicks, you're doing an outstanding job with NCOPD Live, and just drop that little tidbit nugget real fast. See you later.
All right. That's my boss, as always. That's going to always be my branch chief. Sergeant Lewis, my branch chief now, but that's going to always be my branch chief, man. You'll know if you was at the academy, man. That's the original crew. So I was calling out some people, and I don't see y'all coming in here. I'm about to start calling some people. If you so listen, I'll tell you what. If you got my number and you don't want to come on to the platform, you can I'll let you call me, and you can talk on the phone. I'll put you on speakerphone, because I got it. Some people don't want to come on the camera, and they don't want to do this, and their hair not looking right, and blah 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 blah. I got you. Sergeant Major Breckenridge, I saw you were coming in. It looked like you were walking outside. So I'm sure you wasn't walking and talking. So I think that's why you got off. But the lines are open. Nobody's sitting in the green room. So we are almost at 1 hour. And think about it. It didn't even take that long. All right, we got him back. The Fort Leonard Wood Command Sergeant Major Breckenridge.
All right. Hey, good afternoon. Just wanted to take a few moments, and I know that came on earlier and before my meeting, and I had to go, but I just wanted to come on. I've been watching as I've been driving home, and now I'm finally home today, early today. But I wanted to kind of quickly talk about something, and a few of you that are watching right now you're going to know what I'm going to talk about. And this is by no means to slight anybody that has been on, will come on, or anything. But I want to talk about a pet peeve of mine. And you could call it a pet peeve. I do, because it's one of the things I focus on.
Okay.
And that is two things. Number one, please don't refer to our junior enlisted soldiers as lower enlisted soldiers.
Okay.
They're not. They're junior enlisted soldiers. So I know it's an old word that's been around a while. Trust me, I used to use it a long time ago. It's just like low density MOSs. There's no such thing as a low density MOS. There's support MOSs that support the mission of the unit. And then the second thing I like to quickly hit on is the use of the E grade. I'm a proud non-commissioned officer, 31 years, and I'm not going to say I never did it before, but saying E1 or I'm an E9, I ain't no damn E9. Excuse my language. I'm no E9. I'm a command major, and I would never call you E6 Hicks. I would just never do that, because I have too much respect for you, and I have too much respect for my non-commissioned officer corps. So I think it's a good teaching tool for me, right? I mean, mentorship comes at many, many levels. And this is another way that we can mentor. I would ask all your viewers out there, help me in my crusade to quit calling ourselves E6s or E7s. No, we're staff sergeants, we're sergeant first classes, and let's be proud of it. And again, it's old, right? People that have been around a while, they've used it in the past. We still kind of use it to refer to this, that, or the other. And I know it's just a thing, but all I can do is maybe hopefully change one or two persons' perception that, you know what, I'll never use that again. Let's use sergeant first. I know it takes a few more seconds longer to say sergeant first class than E7, but it's respect. And let's not diminish what we do for our Army. So anyway, that was my kind of little mentorship session for today.
You know what? I appreciate that, Sergeant Major, because you're so right. That's a pay grade. And then I like the fact that it is junior enlisted, because word, and I'm a big advocate of this at the academy. Anybody that works with me at the academy know words have meaning. And like you say, that was of a time and a generation that we used to do that. But as time changed, we need to adapt and we need to overcome. So I definitely agree with you on that.
Yep. Nope. It's just like you said, words have meaning. And again, it's not to put anybody that was on or will be on the spot. Trust me, that's not the intent anytime that I talk about certain things. But when I see a mistake or something that I think we should fix or correct, most people know me. You might not like what comes out of my mouth, but it's the truth. I'm going to be honest with you, because I have passion. I have love for my Army, for my regiment, for the NCO Corps, actually, right? For about almost 28 years, and very passionate from the day that I pinned on my sergeant stripes to today. Very proud. So again, Staff Sergeant Hicks, thanks so much for the platform. I'm going to go take my family and have a little bit of
I guess you still there? Okay, I think we lost him.
So
I think we lost him. Nevertheless, hey, I fully endorse that message. So I tell you what, we're gonna start something right now that we as non-commissioned officers, we will not call our junior enlisted soldiers lower enlisted, and we will not use the E grade when we're referencing one of our counterparts or another NCO. So let's start that move right now. It can start on this platform and it could go elsewhere. because we can be the ones that can push that information. So I definitely concur with Command Sergeant Major Breckenridge. That was the Fort Leonard Wood. Hey, see, I got everybody on timer. That was the Fort Leonard Wood Command Sergeant Major Maneuver Center of Excellence. That was the Fort Leonard Wood Command Sergeant Major. So listen, some of y'all on here that I don't want to come on, and you know, and I got it. But if you got my personal number, some of y'all do. I'm giving you an opportunity you can call me. I'll put you on speakerphone and you can say your little tidbit. But while I got the mic, I would like to echo Sergeant First Class Jones, the SLC instructor for transportation here at the Academy. If you're not tracking type 1, type 2, and type 3 violations, you need to go do some writing and you need to make sure you check your records, because and this is another thing we need to tell our soldiers now, is that the things that you do now can affect you down the road while you're still trying to pursue your career. And it could potentially be a type 1, type 2, or type 3 violation. And it can prevent you from having those broadening assignments, those jobs, instructor, recruiter, drill sergeant, sharp, EOAs. It could potentially harm your career. So if you're not tracking type 1, type 2, type 3 violations, you need to go do some research, because they're out there. It won't necessarily stop you if it's something that you can get cleared throughout your background, but that is a showstopper for individuals that are trying to do a broadening assignment. It could be something that you did in your civilian past. So, you know, Maneuver Support Center of Excellence. There you go. See, correct me if I ain't saying it right. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. But if you're not tracking type 1, 2, 3 violations, you need to do some research, because it could potentially come back to haunt you later on down in your career, and you won't be able to sit in some of those broadening assignments. So yes, type 1 especially. Type 1 especially. So you definitely want to make sure that you're checking your background and do some research on type 1, type 2, or type 3 violations. So listen, also, while we're waiting on the next guest to come in, I want to tell you all something that I talked about with Sergeant Frazier. We talked about your professionalism and your character as far as what you do on social media. So I'm gonna talk about this real brief, and it furthermore goes in hindsight with a project that I'm getting ready to do here in the upcoming month of June. We need to be careful of the things we post on social media. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but we definitely need to be careful of the things that we post on social media. If you are watching this platform, let me get my 5 minutes, my 3 to 5 minutes. Boom, timer's going. If you're watching this platform, I need you to dial in and listen to what I'm about to tell you. Seriously. When it comes to NCOPD Live, I stand by everything that I say on this platform. Nobody speaks for me. Nobody tells me, nobody's pulling no strings. I tell myself and I tell my followers that I am held accountable for everything that I say on this platform. With that being said, anything that I post on this platform, it is vetted before I post it. Not only is it vetted, I have a board of advisors that don't know each other. I have a board of advisors that I run specific topics and things before I post on this page. because I know that this page is linked to Staff Sergeant Hicks and that I could be held accountable for what I post on this page. With that being said, let me say this. Leaders, junior enlisted soldiers or junior enlisted personnel, what you post on social media, once you post it, you can't take it back. Well, Sergeant, I can delete it. Let me give you the real. Let me give you the real, Sergeant. Let me give you the real. Oh, you can delete it off your page. Oh, but trust and believe they can go back and find it. So my little sound bite, while we got the next one coming on, my sound bite is be careful what you post on social media. We're doing some outlandish stuff on social media. Listen, somebody came on the other day, and before I get to the next guest, I see him in the green room. Somebody came on the other day and was like, "Hey, Sergeant Hicks, what do you think about if somebody want to be a model?" I'm not against it, because like Mr. Frazier said, there's life after the military, and if you're starting to get yourself ready, you want to be a model, and you're doing with certain agencies. I do not discriminate against that. I do not want nobody to think that the professional SGL is against that. However, you need to be mindful of the people that are watching your page. Because I had a sergeant major once tell me, and he's probably watching, you are always interviewing for your next job or your next position. You are always. And how you conduct yourself as a leader at work, and how you conduct yourself after work, and how you conduct yourself on social media will have consequences, positive or negative or indifferent. So you need to be careful of the things that you post on social media, because eventually the person that is watching could be the person that's sitting on your board to promote you to the next rank. So I just want you to think about that. That's my little spiel, and I'll come back on here and that. But let me get on to the next. The next guest. We got him in the building, the one and only. Now listen, I ain't gonna even start the time yet. I ain't even gonna start the time yet, because this ain't fair. Now listen, y'all. He says he's the number one top fan.
Number one.
COPD. But I think it's some people out there, Sergeant Major, that might beg to differ.
Man, where they at? Where they at? You already know who it is.
Listen, before we even get started, once again, before we start his time, this is just some admin notes. If you are not following Freestyle Every Day for all leaders, you're behind the power curve. NCOPD Live don't run every day. We don't. But I guarantee you, on Freestyle Every Day, there's always somebody dropping some knowledge. And with that, I'm gonna start the timer. Go ahead.
First of all, I was slinging some shade yesterday, because I already told you, that top fan badge is important to me. That's important to me. And I can tell you, I follow your page. I follow the listeners and the watchers and the doers, and I follow it because of what you're doing. It is not the number of people following. It's the relevant content that you have on your page.
Mm-hmm.
It transcends and it eradicates this negative connotation associated with social media,
Mm-hmm.
which and as a senior leader who is a proponent for social media, I believe in it. I think it's a great tool when used properly. And so I follow it. And I follow it to encourage other senior or other sergeants major to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because with this tool that we speak about, we put this in our tool bag, and we can gravitate towards our soldiers and encourage them to, when given a solid platform to use for good, it creates an environment for us to connect with one another and not segregate based on duty position or rank, but to collaborate based on human dimension.
Yep.
And that's facts.
2 fingers?
2 fingers facts. And I'm glad. Hey, Sergeant Hicks, thank you for shouting out the page. Brother is growing, and Sergeant Major Griffin, Sergeant Major Estrada, you know, the hashtag Mega Hool himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
we're collaborating because we're gonna go to it. We're taking another step, and but like you said, this page was created as a platform for our junior soldiers to get on here and to talk about what they want to talk about, because you and I, Sergeant Hicks, are the past.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to be replaced.
Yep.
And these guys and gals behind us are coming in, and they're going to be smarter, more articulate, more developed, more passionate, and more charismatic. And what better way to give them a platform such as this and other social media avenues to get after it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all about it. And I love the day when I can sit back in my rocking chair in Fort living room and watch our future leaders get it in, you know, conducting what we're doing now at a whole different level. So
Yeah.
I am so fired up and excited for it. I don't know what to do.
You know what, Sergeant Major? So I had somebody inbox me today and was like, you don't realize it yet, but you are a part of history.
Absolutely.
And so this, it was, I hope I don't miss. I want to say he's a lieutenant colonel.
Yeah.
I want to say major, but I think he's a lieutenant colonel. And so he said, hey, I'm not inboxing you to be on your platform. But he says, hey, I just want to let you know that you are a part of history. And he said, he was saying along the lines, I'm paraphrasing, you're doing what the Army is trying to do. Right. And you've been doing it for 6 years, and now the Army's just getting on board.
Right.
So when you retire and you sit back and you're watching NCOPD Live or professional development on social media, you can say, hey, I was a part of that foundation. And you know what, Sergeant Major? I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
But it's the truth. You know, when you pop up, I could be, I know I got my time. I'm sorry, but I was in a meeting and I was sitting there and the notification for Facebook came up. NCOPD's going live. I'm looking around. I'll be back. I got to take this call because I didn't want to miss what was coming on NCOPD Live. You know what I mean? And so I can listen and kind of, because we like to, make sure that the topics that are relevant and they're intriguing and are exciting, and yes, to see what our soldiers are giving back. And to me, the comments is what I love. It's because you go through and you read them comments and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a PFC making this comment and observant. So I'm like, boy, the Army is about to be in the hands of some people that will develop better than we were. True story. You remember
the PFC when we were live?
Yes.
The what was she? AGR National Guard?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, the one that was talking about, hold on. She made a comment.
I can't remember what it was. Something.
Was it about a glass?
Was it about a glass?
I think it was about a glass. And you and I both said it. And I was like,
what?
Did she just, I reached out to her. I friended her because to me, that is what it's about. That's what it's about. And I was mind blown that the future behind us and a reservist that go ahead and eradicates the whole difference between reservists and active duty. When we got our weekend warriors doing the same thing that we doing, man, let me stop, man, because I'm telling you, that put me in a different place.
I'm telling you, man, I appreciate all the support, Sergeant Major. Once again, freestyle every day. Freestyle, all one word. Every day, one word. Parentheses for all leaders. If you're not following this page, NCOPD Live is not, we don't go live every day. But on this page,
they go live.
They go live every day, or somebody posting some type of comments or whatever.
Hey, I got a proposition, and so I got with First Sergeant Green. He gonna be mad at me, but I'm throwing it out there. Sergeant Hicks, we want to do a collabo in the future. We want to do a collabo, and we want to bring fellow, just whoever, onto NCOPD Live, and we want to call it a freestyle session for leaders, just to get on there and have basically a coffee type conversation and just talk about leadership, and not just have sergeants major. Have sergeants major, NCOs, junior soldiers having this dialogue and conversation. And we want you to moderate it, right? We want you to moderate it now. And I think this is what's going to help kind of start this conversation, because to me, I think them junior soldiers, I'm going to tell you, they are my target because they are our future. And I was thinking about it. And I think that's something I want to get you with offline about, doing making two platforms come together for the benefit of our followers.
Well, so I'm gonna say this before I let you go. Sergeant Major Breckenridge beat you to it.
Man, okay, yes, he is. Hey, hold on.
You know he watching.
Hold on, I know he watching, and I'm gonna tell Sergeant Major, I love you to death with all due respect. You know what? Sergeant Major, I'm gonna call you later, and we gonna talk. Maybe we do a collab. Maybe we get 3 platforms. Can you imagine us reaching 100,000 viewers? Think about that, Sergeant Hicks.
You know what?
100. I think we got the ability to reach 100,000 viewers.
We can. We did it. We did it with the G1, the G3 platform. I know we can do it.
And I'm telling you, just and then tap areas that has been untouched, and to bring them in and to eradicate this anti-social media state of euphoria that we got going on. I want to get rid of it. I want the people to feel comfortable so we can get some of our senior nominative sergeants major to come on here and to talk. Man, let me stop, man, because you gonna get me fired up, man. See.
Now, so I think it's only let y'all join twice, because I see Master Sergeant White, and Master Sergeant Wyatt, and I can't pull him in.
I'm gonna be quick because I love all y'all. But boy, Sergeant Major Halliburton is getting me pumped up.
Yeah.
Pumped up. I'm trying to get out of the house to go eat, and you're just pumping me up, full of energy. Mark, I love you, brother. I love you to death, man. And we're gonna take all these platforms to the next level. We're gonna get the folks that we need to get involved, get our junior enlisted soldiers on our team, and we're gonna take it to the next level.
So look at this, y'all. And so before I let y'all go, you're looking at three hosts of 3 top shows that's going on right now.
Absolutely.
NCOPD Live, Freestyle Every Day, and Break Time Broadcast.
Yeah.
You got all 3 of us. Can you imagine what we would do?
Then let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm all for it.
I'm sorry, Hicks. I think if we do it, I think it would be so transcending, to have, we got a nominative sergeant major, maneuver support, Fort Leonard Wood, you out there with the Logistics Center of Excellence, and just Mark Halliburton, because I'm a nobody. But if we get these people here, right, and we bring them on, man, I'm telling you, hey, and I'm gonna take credit for it because he beat me to you, right? He beat me. And I give Sergeant Major Brecken. I give him that one. He's always a step ahead of me. He always has been and always will be. But I'm gonna tell you this one. If the trifecta is what we should call it, the trifecta.
Okay,
that's it. Trifecta.
I like that.
Yeah.
So now you know that we said this, and we owe this to the followers, because now they're gonna be asking.
Absolutely.
Schedule it. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. And it could be a special event one day. It ain't even got to be on a Wednesday. Let's just get something together.
Right.
You tell me, I will block off. If I gotta take leave, I will take leave to make this happen.
See, I ain't got it like that. That's that command sergeant major. That's that command sergeant major, level. I can't do that. But I appreciate both of y'all. I really do.
Hey, I appreciate it. Sergeant Major, take care. Sergeant Hicks, thank you again. I appreciate it all.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep. Absolutely. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.
Hey,
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So I'm trying to, I can't, so for some reason, Masson Wyatt, I can't bring you back. I don't know if it's got a limit of how many times I can bring people on here, but it's not letting me add you back on. But listen, you just had 3 hosts of professional development platforms in the building at one time. That's Break Time Broadcast. That's Freestyle Every Day, and in parentheses for all leaders. And then yours truly, hashtag the professional SGL. 3 shows that are hot right now that are running. So listen, as you heard, we're gonna work on this collaboration of bringing all 3 platforms together, and we're gonna make something happen exactly, especially just for the leaders. So listen. We got about 40 minutes left going on. First Sergeant McKay, I'm sending the link again. Come on, get in, First Sergeant. There go the link. First Sergeant McKay, we waiting on him. See if he's gonna get on. He's probably, they probably at work still. I know they essential personnel. I don't know for some. So when I saw you in there, Masson, it wouldn't let me. It won't let me. So I'm clicking on you. And it's not letting me bring you back in for some reason. I don't know if it's because you joined twice already or what, but it's not letting me bring you back in. Sergeant Bradley, I know, right? I know. But you know what? Hey, I'm all for it. If it is for the betterment of professional development of non-commissioned officers and junior leaders coming behind us, guess what? I'm all for it. I'll be a part of that. Like this lieutenant colonel told me, when I got up this morning and checked my email, I was going to share that story with you all earlier, but I was going to save it for right now. This lieutenant colonel told me, and he was like, hey, look here, Staff Sergeant Hicks has had a professional SGL. Don't work, not tech savvy. I know you, first of all, I know you got somebody in the house that's tech savvy that can get you on the link. You click on the link, make sure you allow it to use your camera and your microphone, and then you just join the link. You just join the link. I see Masson Wyatt joining it again, but when I'm clicking on him, it's not letting me add you back in. Still not. But to go ahead with the story, this lieutenant colonel emailed. He's hey, Staff Sergeant Hicks, hashtag professional SGL. I just want to reach out to you. I'm not asking to be on your show, but I just want you to know that what you're doing, you are a part of history. And you know what? When I read his whole message, and it was a long paragraph. It really was. It was a long paragraph. So when I read it, I was so baffled and stunned by what he was saying. Is because I never thought about this, but I remember when it was General Abrams a year or so back was advocating for leaders to get on to social media. And I've been doing NCOPD Live. So I'm gonna announce this. NCOPD Live will be 6 years old June 14th this year. NCOPD Live will be 6 years old on the 14th of June this year. When I tell you that I am super excited about that day, 6 years old, NCOPD Live. 6 years old. On the 14th of June, that is NCOPD Live's birthday. Well, Staff Sergeant Hicks, how you know? I went back on all of the videos before I even made the NCOPD Live page. I went back all through my timeline. And let me tell y'all something. That was a headache. It's still not letting me bring you in. That was a headache. But I went back all the way through my timeline, and I found that first video that I did, and it was on the 14th of June. So NCOPD Live will be 6 years old on the 14th of June. I've been doing NCOPD Live for 6 years. 6. And I don't remember what I was calling it back when I was back in Fort Stewart. I don't remember what I was calling it. But Dickerson. Nah, man. I'm posting the link again, Dickerson. Miss Ruffin, I'm posting the link again. Some of my top followers, y'all not finna get out of this. Dickerson, you got my number. You can call in. You got my number? You can call in. You can call me on Messenger. You can call in, get your shout out if you don't want to come on the camera. Miss Ruffin, one of my biggest followers, supporters. Holland, I don't know where you went. First on McKay, I don't know what he got going on. He can't get on the league. First on McKay say he's not tech savvy. So 6 years, man, I've been doing NCOPD Live. And when I think about the way ahead of where it's going, still nothing. When I think about the way ahead of where NCOPD Live is going, listen, I'm super excited about it. Let me see. LOL, for real, I'm working. Command Sergeant Major got me doing stuff. What Command Sergeant Major got you doing something? Tell them you tell Sergeant, don't do that. But tell them the professional SGL is on. I'm on live. You have the opportunity to jump on to NCOPD Live and talk to yours truth. Well, I guess you don't feel like that because I guess you were like, I got direct access to him. I ain't got to get on live and talk to him, but that's cool. That's cool. I'll let you make it, Dickerson. I'll let you make it. But I'm gonna call you after this. What time you get off? Message me and tell me what time you get off. I'm so pumped up on a Friday. Heck, I'm pumped up just because it's Friday. I told y'all if y'all wasn't gonna be excited about NCOIC. All right, Dickerson. I'm gonna call you after this. The Break Time broadcast collabo with NCOPD Live coming in the future, and then we're gonna collabo with NCOPD Live, Break Time broadcast, and Freestyle every day. All of us is gonna be in one building on one show at the same time. And we might have to zoom that one so we can have multiple individuals on the platform, which I'm all game for that one. But it's all to inspire those that are coming behind me. Listen, Sergeant Major Breckenridge said it best. Sergeant Major, when does your platform go live? Sergeant Major Breckenridge. So I know I can say this. He has every Sunday at 16:30 Central Standard Time. He has a Battle Buddy virtual check-in on Zoom. Now listen, let me tell you this, Mr. Carpenter. This platform is phenomenal. That's the next time he's doing live, May 6th, 2020. But he has this every Sunday. He has this Battle Buddy virtual check-in on Zoom. If you get on this, it is just leaders getting on there, just talking about how was your week, what you got going on, where you calling from. You don't got to be on there the whole entire show. You can just check in and say, hey, this is the professional SGL. I'm doing good over here in Fort Lee, Virginia, and it's just, you just checking in. You're just having dialogue. So I'm telling you that it is definitely a great forum to, see, you know what? You see what, Miss Carpenter? That's the reason why you probably should just come on the camera. Come on, Miss Carpenter. Everybody that want to see Miss Carpenter, because I don't know your rank, so I'm just gonna say Miss Carpenter. My mama always told me, taught me how to be respectful. Everybody that want to see Johnny Hodge Carpenter come on to the live feed, type in the feed yes or no. I need to see all yeses. So let me start it off and type my yes. I want to see her come on to the platform. Because that is my deepest apologies. because I didn't know. After seeing this made me, there go 2. There go 3. There go 4. Miss Carpenter, I'm sending the link again. Sergeant Smith, Sergeant Smith. Hey, everybody that want to see Sergeant Smith get onto the platform, type a yes again. Type a yes again. Now watch this. Let me flip the script. And for all of y'all that are typing yes, jump on the platform because it let me know that y'all still here. Sergeant Major, I'm waiting on you to get on the platform. Sergeant Smith, I'm waiting for you to get on the platform. Let's go. Especially where are my female viewers at? What is going on? Do y'all know how hard it is? But I'm working on something. But do y'all know how hard it is for me to get female guests to come on? I have a busy 3-year-old in the background. I got the mic next time. You know what? I'll let that one go. My battle Sergeant Forson checking in. Sergeant Smith. Hey, ma'am, Captain Murdoch. Come on. It is hard for me to get female guests on the show. It is hard for me to get female guests on the show. I just sent the link again. Right now, I'm almost about to say, I want to say for the next 29 minutes that I'm on here, I'm probably gonna say I'm not gonna accept no male guests. I need to see some female. I need to see some female guests. There go the link again. So it's hard for me to get my female followers on. I'm giving y'all the opportunity. Even just come on and say, hey, Professional SGL, I appreciate everything you're doing. Don't post it on the comments. So Miss Carpenter, I'm already in. That's already in the making. I don't want to give it too much. Oh, did she do it?
Hi.
What's up,
I can't believe I just did that. I was like, okay, calling us out. I gotta come on and represent.
I'm calling all the females out. I'm calling all the female listeners out.
I know there was only females on, so I was like, you know what I mean? But we're gonna represent. We here. We're here. We're here to stay.
The only ones I saw Evans. I saw the other sergeant from Fort Eustis, and who else? That was it, I think.
Mm-hmm. I know, like it's we're here though. We represent.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I see Fortune on there. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. We got she went out.
What happened? Okay.
I don't know. She went out. I can't see your camera and your mic. You got to turn your camera on. See? Female, see, y'all not representing. Y'all not representing on the platform.
Come on, ladies. We got this. Don't let it. Come on,
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Y'all got the opportunity to come on and be on the platform. Sergeant Forson, sis. Sergeant Forson. I know my sister gonna come on here. Females, y'all not even representing. Y'all got the opportunity to be on with the Professional SGL.
We here live. We representing. We here.
Let me
calling me out. I feel you. I was like, I ain't ready yet. Like, I had to get my hair.
Y'all got the opportunity
to do something with this hair.
Be on the platform. I know my sister gonna come on here. Females, y'all not even represent. I don't see him. You know what? So check this out. I'm finna start your timer. Boom. What you got? You got 5 minutes. Go. Professional development, words of inspiration. What you got to talk about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can hear you.
I cannot hear you.
That's your connection. Go out and come back. There you go. We got another one. Do we?
Oh,
representing?
I can't hear you.
Why nobody can hear me? My mic's not muted. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like,
okay.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I can hear
Okay.
y'all. So
Can you hear me
go.
now?
Yes. Go talk.
Okay. I can't hear you.
I can hear Sergeant Smith.
I can't hear
but I
Sergeant
can't
Hayes.
hear you.
I can hear you, sir. I can't hear.
So you know what? Y'all did something.
See, this is why you invited us. We can hear each other. We just can't hear you. How convenient.
I know. Oh, so does he want us to talk to each other? Okay, well, I'm Sergeant Smith. And you're?
Hi, Sergeant Smith. Sergeant Maison.
Hi, where are you calling from?
Sacramento, California.
Oh, okay. Awesome. How is it out there? How's the weather?
It's hot today.
Well, I'm in Orlando.
Like
okay. We got like 4 minutes, 56 seconds. Okay. So I'm in Orlando. I'm on recruiting duty. I don't know if you've ever been on recruiting duty. So it's a mess. So I'm teleworking. I'm actually teleworking right now. I have my laptop. I'm supposed to be doing some, phone calls and social media. But I think my 2 cents I want to put in is being on recruiting duty right now. I see a lot of prior service, and to me, they come off bitter. And I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Like, what happened to you in your, throughout your career? Like, what it's like they're like, I hate the Army, or they have kids and they're like, hey, they'll tell their kids don't join the Army. You know what I mean? I'm like, how are you gonna tell your child not to join the Army when you in the Army? They'll tell them like, go join the Air Force because it's easier, it's better. And I was like, and to me, I'm like, who did this to you? Like your mindset. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm like, where in your throughout the Army was there a disconnect for you to like tell your child, or you have such a bitter background from the military that you're like, I don't even know like how to explain it. Like it tears me up inside because I love the Army. I've been for 14 years. It's been good to me. Not saying everything has been like, great, but it's been awesome to me. I don't know about you, but like, what is your 2 cents on that?
No, I feel that some of the, I guess, disgruntled soldiers that are left, let me tell you, they've gotten screwed eventually by their own leadership and everything else. And I'm just going to give you a perfect example. Maybe the past since October, I was in mission to CR Depot. I became really good friends with everybody down there at CIF. And I started working a lot of old issues that soldiers have been out. I'm not lying. For years, especially on the TPU side of house, they've been out for at least 10, 20 years. Some of them, they had BDUs in their clothing records, but nobody had ever cared enough to take care of them.
Wow.
I just happened I cleared my whole unit, everybody and I decided to help several other units while I was doing that.
Right.
It was just to help the soldiers. So that just gave me a little glimpse because I understood why some of them have been upset, especially since I called them. They're like, who are you? First of all, why are you calling me? And why am I getting this statement of charges if I don't respond to you?
Wow.
And that's what happened. A lot of them had turned in their equipment or vice versa, or something had happened. And we managed to do that. So I can see why a lot of them are disgruntled. And he's timing us. So thank you, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you.
We'll see you
This is the
later.
conversation we gotta have because it needs to be had. Like for real. For real.
But if anybody's having issues with CIF or anything else, Sergeant Hicks has my POC. Give me a call. I'm really good at it on the TPU side of the house.
That's what's up. You the plug right there, because I know people be having mad issues. CIF is hard. It's one of the hardest sections to clear. So thank you for coming on. This stuff like this. We need this. I appreciate you, Sergeant.
I guess we'll leave so we can start hearing you, because I know you got something to say, Sergeant Hicks Battle. Go ahead, take over.
So y'all can't hear me still?
Come on.
Y'all can't hear me still?
I guess he wanted us to ride it out.
You know what?
So hey, come back on.
I'm here.
Come back on.
Go out, come back
leave.
in.
I'm gonna leave then. I'm gonna end.
See, you know what happened? See, I give the females an opportunity to come on, and they did something with this coronavirus and muted me so they can have my platform. That's what it was. Sergeant Maison and Sergeant Smith, I'm blaming y'all. Y'all came onto my platform threw some virus in here because everybody said they can hear me. Y'all threw some virus in here and y'all muted me off of my own show so y'all can come over here and take over my platform. I mean, the nerve of you both. Like, are y'all serious? How y'all gonna block out? I'm the host of the show. Yeah, you did. You did it. It was you and Sarn Maison. Y'all blocked me out of my show. I don't know what y'all did, but y'all blocked me out of my show because everybody else could hear me, but only y'all two couldn't hear me. So imagine that. Imagine, did y'all see what just happened? Sarn Maison and Sarn Smith put a virus into my computer and blocked me out of my own show. And your time is up. And they blocked me out of my own show. Everybody, y'all do got control. Sarn Smith, come back. Let me see if you can hear me now. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. If she can hear me now, it's a conspiracy. So Sarn Smith, come back in for a second. Let me see. Because it's a wonder everybody else can hear me. They can hear y'all, but y'all two couldn't hear me. So I'm waiting to see if Sarn Smith going to come back. She probably ain't going to come back because she don't want to admit that they did something, that they did some conspiracy theory and block me. How do y'all block? Here come the link right here. How do y'all block the professional SGL out of his own show? How did y'all do that? Where you at? Because this is unheard of. The blasphemy, the nerve of you. Watch this, y'all. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? I can hear you. See?
I told y'all.
How can I take control over your own program? That don't make it make sense, Craig. Come on now.
I'm making it make sense, Sarn. When you can hear me now, and every other guest that came on could hear me. When you and Sarn Maison came, hold on. When you and Sarn Maison came on, all of a sudden y'all couldn't hear me. But everybody else on the platform can hear me. So I want to know, what did y'all do to block me out of my own show?
I saw everything. I have no idea what happened. Like, I don't know. Because I first, it's like it cut out. And then I left the group. I left and I came back. And then like after that, I couldn't hear you, but I could hear her. And I was like, I thought she muted on purpose because I was like, do you want me and her just to talk for a little bit? Because then you put the timer up and I was like, okay, maybe he just wants us to talk. And then he just stayed quiet. So I thought you muted yourself. And I was like, I did, ain't gonna have no boring show. So, I could talk for days. You know what I mean? I can keep going. I'm a recruiter.
And we were good. We had an outstanding conversation last night. Two great professionals going at it. And this is how you do me on the next day.
But I would never do that. On God. Like, I really don't know what happened. Like, for reals. Like, I have no control. I am not that technology savvy myself. That's why I said send the link again. And I just do what I do is click, access the mic, access the camera, enter room. That is it. Nothing else. I don't have any other like control to anything else. So I really don't know. I don't even know how to see the comments. Like, I can't even see. How do you see the comments like on my end? Like, what do you press? Like, I don't know how to do that.
Are you looking at it on your phone?
Yeah, like all I see is like a blue screen. I don't know how to see the comments.
So I can post the comments if I want to. Like,
oh, okay, I see.
I can post them if I want to show them. Now okay. I can still read them when other people are posting them. I don't have to just show them up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if anybody have any questions like about like becoming a recruiter or one thing about becoming a recruiter, it's time to ask because I'm on my last year. So let it go. If not, I could be out. I gotta go running right now here in a quick second. So ask now, forever hold your peace.
Listen, like y'all. That. So yeah, this is my battle buddy, Sarn Smith. I'm telling you, man. I said something about getting the female. I think I almost want to say all the females did something, but I ain't gonna do that. Because I love my female followers just like I love my male followers. But I don't know what y'all did. You know what? And Miss Carpenter probably was the culprit of the whole thing. Because when I called females out, I don't know who did it. I don't know if it was Miss Carpenter, if it was you, if it was Maison, but how y'all blocked me out of my own show? That has never happened in the history of NCOPD Live.
I couldn't tell you, Battle. Like, I'm here, like, I would really thought you just muted yourself. I really did. I just like, okay, maybe he muted. Maybe this is like Hangman. He's trying to play Hangman, like, you know what I mean?
Somebody got a question for you.
Okay, can you share some pros and cons of recruiting? Whew, Jesus. Girl, let me tell you. Okay, so let me, like, I know a lot of people are like, it's pros and cons. I'm not gonna lie. So first and foremost, whether you volunteer to come on recruiting duty or you get voluntold, you know, DA select, whichever one, you got to do it. It's a 3-year tour. So you got to be open. So if you're one of the people that don't like to talk to people, you're going to have to switch it up, because that's the only way you're going to get people in boots is you have to talk to everybody and their mama, like everybody, even if they don't seem qualified, they might know somebody that might be qualified. Just really just being yourself and just talking, even just having just a casual conversation with somebody, just talk to everybody. And remember, you're going to get like 1,000 no's, but trust me, you're going to get at least a yes. And you know what I mean? Don't let those no's like discourage you. Cause like my first year, I was like, oh my God, this is not working for me. And I'm thinking like, ooh, I could talk to people. I could da-da-da-da-da. No, it was like, you're going to get a lot of no's. You're going to get a lot of no's. And you're thinking like, oh, I got this. Them no's hurt your feelings. So what I would say is get your feelings out of it. It's not personal. It's business. You know what I mean? Like, do not when you come into recruiting, do not have feelings attached to this job, because you're going to go home every night crying, because you're going to get a lot of no's. And because at the end of the day, we got to put people in boots, and we have to meet numbers per phase line. So like per month, each recruiter, because right now we're at it's individual mission now. We're back to individual. Before it was, station, like, the station got to make a certain mission. Now it's individual. Recruiters got to make mission. So now it's you really, your battle boys ain't gonna do it for you no more. You have to do it. So the pros and cons is come in with an open mind, leave your feelings at the door, talk to everybody, and just be optimistic regardless, and just do it and be, do it with a, open heart, like and go forward and always be motivated, like, because you're in it. You're not gonna get off recruiting duty. You're in it, unless you get off in a bad way. So be in it and do it well, because it's a great assignment. Because I'm in Orlando, Florida right now. You know what I mean? So hey.
Once again, y'all, it's on First Class Smith. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I entertain this. But you know what? But I would say this about Sergeant Smith before she go. We met through a mutual person, Command Sergeant Major Warren, and she has been nothing but professional and straight down to earth. We've been that way with each other from day one. So I can really say, for somebody that I have never met in person, like that is my battle. If I need to laugh or if I need a good joke, that's probably who I'm gonna call, because she always got something funny to say.
You have to be happy. Always keep smiling. Like, don't no matter what your day is like, always have that, especially during this time. Like, we've been on quarantine for like a month and a half. I'm literally like always laughing. I'm always happy. Like, you have to have that. And I'm by myself, so I'm like my best friend. You know what I mean? So you got to keep yourself motivated.
That's my night owl partner. If I'm up in the middle of the night and I ain't got nothing to watch or whatever, I'm like, oh, I know Smitty open.
I'm
hey, what you doing?
I'm up, Battle. Like, what you doing? Nothing. Watching TV.
Oh man, listen,
my
man.
schedule's so messed up.
I appreciate all the support. We're gonna talk after this though, to finish talking about what we were talking about last night. So I'll definitely hit you up after this. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right, Battle. Take care.
All right. Bye.
I'm still saying she did something. Her and Sergeant Maison and Miss Carpenter, Johnny Hodge Carpenter. I think they did something to that. So for some reason, Master on Wyatt, I'm. Do you hear me clicking? I am clicking. I cannot bring you back in for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Listen, we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. When are we going to get some rap music with this two professional NCO? So let me say this. I'll address that question. because it is a professional development page, I don't come on with any rap music or whatever. However, I have been thinking about collaborating a song off of a about the military on a specific track. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. If you have never seen on my personal page, if you've never seen on my personal page, so you remember when they had the Sogon challenge, where everybody was going on doing the Sogon challenge? Well, I did one before, and I tell you what I'll do. I'll probably share it to the platform tonight, but I try to keep it professional as much as possible. So if I was to do something like that, it would be something fun or something funny as far as, and it relates to professional development. But I'll see if I can share the Sogon challenge video I did when I was back at Fort Stewart, Georgia. Sergeant Smith, somebody said they would like to be a recruiter. Hey, that's who you need to talk to. That's who you need to talk to. She definitely need to reach out. She's definitely good at what she's doing. But listen, we got what, 10 more minutes? Females, where y'all at? So we had Sergeant Mazon, we had Sergeant Smith, we had Sergeant what was her name? Indria from Fort Eustis. We had Sergeant Evans. Sergeant Major Love popped in real quick and then she jumped out, so that don't count. So we've had 4 female guests on NCOPD Live. I just want to put this out there. So when y'all see, whenever I post my my announcements about who's gonna be on the, so I don't care if it's 1251 now, sis. This is me, Sergeant Wood, 88 November. Sergeant Wood, I know you're gonna come on NCOPD Live and give a 3 to 5 minute sound bite. There go the link right there. I know my 88 November Sergeant Wood is not gonna let me down. I know Sergeant Wood is not gonna let me down. Once again, I know Sergeant Wood and Sergeant Fortson is not gonna let me down. You can have 3 to 5 minutes to talk to the professional SGL. You can give a shout out to your unit, words of inspiration, words of encouragement. I don't care if it's just 30 seconds to get on and say, hey, Staff Sergeant Hicks, I appreciate you for having this platform. Or, hey, everybody, I just want to say, hey, we got her in the building. What's up, sissy? Can you hear me?
Why do I hear you?
You can't hear me?
No, let me turn this off. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I was about to say, what's up? What you doing up?
I don't know. It's 12:51 here. I have no idea why I'm up. Like I don't be sleeping, so it is what it is.
Let everybody know where you at. Where you calling from?
I'm calling in from Germany in Kaiserslautern.
Kaiserslautern, Germany. One of my besties right here. My sister till I die. Oh,
y'all need to look. They need to call on me when they coming over here from the States. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got to see this. Do we got Sergeant Major Love in the building? Oh, listen, hold on, everybody. We got the one and only. Man, Sergeant Major Love is in the building. The females are coming out. What's going on, Sergeant Major?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm a little tired, but I'm good. I just want to say, well, I'm gonna let her go ahead out. I don't want to interrupt her.
Go ahead, Sergeant Major. Go ahead. I want to hear you, Sergeant Major. Go ahead.
First of all, I want to thank you for what you're doing. Finally made it. Every time I get ready to log on, there's always somebody walking in my office. So thank you, for doing an outstanding job for the NCOPD Live. Next, I got to give a shout out to the ACFT Women Group on Facebook. Those females on that is really getting after it. We already know the stigma is out there about the females, majority of females feeling the ACFT, but those females just posting their videos, their struggles, and then they just see them accomplish a task to do the leg tucks. That is wonderful. It motivates and inspire me when I'm getting after it. And I encourage all females to get on that group and show that regardless of what, we can meet this standard. So I want you all to continue pumping me up.
Okay.
Next,
Sergeant Major, first time Alan's gonna be calling you.
About what?
Uh-oh.
So next, I want to share with you all that I had an aha moment. I was talking to a group of leaders, and one of the things I realized that, you know, we as Sergeant Major can be part of the problem. So I was talking to a group of soldiers. We had a promotion board, and the soldiers did fine. We had some soldiers, a group. I was a little furious that a lot of soldiers wasn't prepared. And as I listened to a lot of the NCOs and just across, just being at Burger King or at a shop at, a lot of the NCOs was like, well, it's on them. They're not doing anything. So our major is COVID-19. And I'm like, where's the leadership engagement? So I would tell you all, I don't like using the term back to the basics. I like back to the fundamentals, that where we get that specialist and we start grooming them instead of letting them know a month before going to the promotion board. And that would continue to strengthen our NCO corps. Because that's what I'm used to. When I was a specialist, I was starting to train up to be an NCO. I had a PV2 underneath me where I was responsible for counseling and developing. So I just ask all leaders to get after that. Because right now I can see not just here at Fort Riley, but across the Army as I travel, a lot of our specialists are just comfortable coming to work. They don't understand it. Then we send them to board, then we expect them to be leader, which is unfair. The development process needs to start the minute they put on that specialist. And that's how we develop and continue to build our NCO corps. And I just ask everybody, I challenge all the NCOs, grab a specialist, a PFC, and start challenge them. Let them know, hey, get in the guideline, know what the NCO professional guide is. Talk about the core competency of leadership, how to counsel, and express empathy. Have the ability to understand the soldier. Because today's soldiers, they go through a lot. You know, they ain't tough like we were. They go through a lot, but they are amazing. And I learned a lot from my soldiers. So I just encourage all of leaders, humble ourselves. I learned from my PLC because I already know my NCO is going to do the dog and pony show. I would go to that PLC and let them teach me their job and always learn. So that's my advice to you all.
Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you jumping in, Sergeant Major. I know you essential personnel, so I know you got to get back to work. But I'm gonna reiterate. First, Sergeant Allie gonna call you.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, she's gonna call you. It's nothing bad, but she's gonna call you. It's a project I'm working on.
Okay, outstanding. I gotta get back. I got a couple soldiers. I told them, hey, I gotta get on this platform right quick. Now I'm about to handle business.
All right, Sergeant Major, take care.
All right, take care. Thank you.
All right. What? So what's up, sis?
What's up? No, I was
helping.
I was
5 minutes, man.
I was up too because of your friend. What's his name? The drill sergeant Hodges.
Yeah.
Drill sergeant Hodges. I was helping him with his Audie Murphy because I told him he need to get on it. You know, can't be out here being a drill sergeant, not being Audie Murphy. You know. So yeah.
Did he?
But yeah, he I just sent him some information and everything. You know.
Okay.
So.
All right, what you got? 3 to 5 minutes. Boom.
What you want me? Oh.
Top. Sometimes I know you got it. Use a drill sergeant.
What?
Some professional development. 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, like basically what Sergeant Major said. That's my biggest deal. That is my biggest deal. If you have information, give it to your soldiers. Give it to your soldiers. Everything that you know, give it to them because they're gonna take your job eventually. My biggest issue, like here in Germany, is that the soldiers they're away from home and they're very like the new soldiers, but not us, but the new soldiers, like Sergeant Major said, they don't understand some things of like the new regulations. They don't understand that you got to go out here and research. As 8/8 November, there's so much things that we need to learn that it's in the books, and that's how officers hide everything from us because it's in a book, and people don't want to go out here and look for it or look for the answer or learn. I feel like a lot of the soldiers don't, trial and error as 8/8 November. Just speaking on as 8/8 November. Trial and error. That's how I learned how to use the systems, by trial and error. And soldiers don't go out here and be nosy. I call it nosy because we have all these systems that's down in the container or in the J yard or whatever you want to call it, and they don't know what it does. They don't even know how, as Sergeant Major Ellis said the other day, they don't know how to even set up a VSET. An NCO doesn't know how to set up a VSET. Well, we need to start with our younger enlisted soldiers and be like, hey, this is how you do this. Hey, this is what this is. Or, hey, look, we're in crunch time, but let me show you how to do this so when I'm not here, you can fall through. You know what I'm saying? I just think that leaders aren't taking the time to say, hey, this is what ADP, ADRP 1-0 is. This is why we have the NCO guide to help develop you. This is why we have all these regulations so that it can help you just in case, you know, something happens. Just like out here in Germany, simple thing is like being European hazmat qualified. If you're not European hazmat qualified, you can't sign certain things. You can't do certain things. You can't tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same as being American hazmat qualified. But people still try to hold soldiers back. That's my biggest thing. Like, stop holding your soldiers back and help your soldiers, because you didn't get there by yourself. You didn't get there by yourself. So come on.
I would echo one thing Sergeant Major Small said, and you said it just now. If you wanna hide something from an NCO, put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
Because we won't go read. And then he says, you know what? The only time we'll go read is when we find ourselves in trouble. Oh,
right.
we'll go read then. Because knowledge is power.
I found this on
it's the wall. But he used to say that all the time in his in-brief. They say old proverbs say if you want to hide something from an NCO, put it in the book.
But it shouldn't even be that way. It shouldn't even be that way. It shouldn't even be that way. It's sad. I think it's sad. But as a drill sergeant, when I was at Fort Sill, I told my soldiers, get into the regulation now. Once you start now, you always gonna try to find something. You always gonna keep looking. You always gonna be hungry. You know what I'm saying? But you have to teach your soldiers how to be hungry. You gotta want more. You gotta want to learn, because you can give it, but it's not always on NCO too though, because you can always teach your soldier and you can always guide them, but they gotta want it too. They gotta want it.
I appreciate it. Look at that. See what I'm saying? My bad. I knew you got 3 to 5 minutes soundbite, and then you still got a minute and 18 seconds, minute 17, minute 16 to go on. You know?
All I can say is don't give up. That's my biggest thing. Do not fail your soldier. No matter what you're going through, always be honest with them. Always be honest, because they see it. They see everything. Always keep it real with them. Don't hide anything. I know everything is business, but sometimes you got to take that jacket off and be like, hey, I'm a person too. This is where I failed along the way, but you can always be better.
Wow. That's my sis, Staff Sergeant Promotable, Fortson. So what you doing this weekend? Before I let you go, you got 35 seconds. What you doing this weekend? Oh, you be
on the game.
What you be on? What you be on?
I'm on Call of Duty because it's double XP this weekend.
Sis, don't you know I'm on Call of Duty?
No, you ain't tell nobody. Look.
You be on you be on that Madden?
Nah, I ain't played Madden. Y'all did 2K, but that's too hard. That's too hard. Smoke. Madden, all you gotta do is just click this and just figure it out.
Hey, whoa now. I can from the studio. Hey, inbox me your name and I'll add
okay,
you.
I'm gonna take a picture of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my time.
Hey.
All right,
all right, sis. I'll let you later. All right.
Love you.
All right, listen. So we've hit our 2 hours. I got man, listen, y'all don't want to see me in this Madden. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to see me in this Madden. Jay, I dropped the link in case you wanted to come on. I'll take one more. Communicate consistently with your soldiers and never leave them uninformed. You know what, Miss Carpenter? I'm sure that I've read that somewhere. What was it called? It was that it was that NCO Creed. Yeah. I will communicate consistently with my soldiers and never leave them uninformed. Effective communication goes a long ways when it comes from effective leaders. Effective communication goes a long ways when it comes from effective leaders. And my battle buddy just posted, oh, my goddaughter is in her shirt from, look at this. This is my goddaughter. That is Lily Bear, Liliani. That is my goddaughter. That is my previous battle buddy. He's retired now. Staff Sergeant Lalu's daughter, and she has on one of our class shirts. That's my goddaughter. Love her to death. My Lily Bear right there. Anyway, listen. I'm trying to wait to see if Jay gonna jump on here real quick. If not, I'm about to jump off. while I'm waiting on him, I'm gonna hit this link again. So listen, just an announcement. I stated it earlier. Listen, on the 14th of June, that is NCOPD Live's 6th year anniversary. NCOPD Live will be 6 years old June 14th. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I know NCOPD Live. How do I get in from my iPhone, from my phone? Here we go. We got another one. We got another one. So Soren, I'm just gonna say Jay. So when you click on the link, it's gonna ask you to allow your microphone and your camera, and then it's gonna ask you, it's gonna tell you, do you want to join the room? You hit yes. I'll see you come in the green room, and I'll add you on. So I tell you what, I'm gonna start the timer because I am about to get off of here because I do got to call Soren Smith back about something important. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. We're gonna see if we can get Mr. Jane here. Soren Halliburton. Hey, so are we gonna chat this weekend? Because I do know I got to call Sergeant Major Breckenridge this weekend as well. So yeah, I'm not gonna forget it. Hey, freestyle is tonight, right? I know you should be getting ready to go live. Well, it's freestyle every day now, but I know you should be getting ready to do your segment. I'm waiting here. I got 4 minutes and 28 to see if we can get Jay in here. If that individual can get in, that's going to be my last one. If not, I'm finna end in 4 minutes, 17, 16, 15. The countdown has begun. Listen, before we get off, well, let me just say that. Let me see if we can get Jay in here. While we're waiting, it's been awesome. It's been phenomenal to spend time with you all. This may be something that we are going to do on a regular. I am going to run it by my advisors, but I think that it's going to be something that we should do on a regular. Okay, 1930, 1830 Central Standard Time. Got you. Okay, so I got time. But I do think that this is something that we may do on the regular. But like I say, I'm going to run it by my advisors. So I've never went against anything my advisors have told me. Hopefully they agree with this because I really don't want to go. I feel like, why do you have advisors if you're not going to listen to what they have to say? And I have the utmost respect for those that advise me on this platform. So we got 3 minutes. Jay, 2:59, 2:58, 2:57. The countdown has begun. So once again, Jay, if you click on the link, it's going to ask you to allow your microphone and your camera. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to join the room? Once you join the green room, I'll see you down here, and I can click on it, and I can bring you in. You got 2:38, 2:37, 2:36, 2:35, 2:34. Hey, the clock is tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. But while we waiting to see if we can get Jay in here, listen, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. The females came out at the end, though. They came out at the end. I ain't gonna lie. I still don't know what Sergeant Mason and Sergeant Smith and Miss Carpenter did, but I don't know what they did. But everybody else could hear me until they came on. Y'all saw that. I'm holding serve on that. So I don't know what they did. Blocked me off my own show. Oh, see, here we go. Look, here we go.
Look, I want to see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. How convenient is this?
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What did y'all do? Because Smitty ain't gonna tell me.
You know what? I think you were just ignoring us. I get it. Mm-hmm. You were proving a point.
Look at this. Look at your newfound thing.
You were just trying to have us on your broadcast a little bit longer. It's okay.
It's all good. I think I got my next guest in here. I'll hit you up after this.
Bye.
All right. Okay, let me see. Do we got him in here? Hey, there you go. Let me start it over. What's going on, son?
Finally.
Hey. So you got your 3 to 5 minutes, man. Let us know where you calling from, what you got to say.
Nah, this is Master promoter from Valencia from Fort Bragg. I just been watching you for a hot minute. I just heard you say that you've been on for 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan. I gotta let you know I'm a huge fan. I've been listening to you for I think going on like almost 2 months now.
Mm-hmm.
From you is where I actually saw CSM Halliburton. He used to be my first sergeant over there at the Drill Sergeant Academy.
Okay.
I saw him like a while back. I'll actually be I'm with Class 71 this year, so I'll be over there in Bliss this summer or whenever this drama stops with the Rona. But I'm super excited to actually finally get on this. I ain't that tech savvy, but I'm gonna get there. I just wanted to give a shout out to all the leaders that are on. I know you was blowing people up in place and whatnot. I saw Halliburton going talking over there as well. I was over there about to have face right there. But yeah, I wanted to say definitely super excited about this show right here. I watched this show in the basement, in the garage, and I refer to the garage now as the basement after listening to one of Sergeant Major Halliburton's shows. I was actually over there hitting the bag, and then he was talking, and it got me hyped up. And next thing you know, that's like my pre-workout now. Him is like my pre-workout. And now I find out that there's a trifecta going on now, and y'all talking about y'all going to do something tonight. I was like, okay. I know, I'm hyping it up though. I was hyping. You see me typing in there though, right? I was like, because I see him, I know him. Like when he get hype, I see that dude when he get hype. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of you and him. So I've been look, I'll tell you right now, I stay jotting stuff down. I jot down things that are tidbits that come here and there and whatnot. And I put it in the tool bag and whatnot. Yesterday, I was talking to you earlier this week. I was talking to the RSOF commanders course that they had going on. So I was there representing for the NCO Corps, and basically prepping the objective for whoever the first sergeant is supposed to be taking over with them. And I know I'm on a clock right now, so I'm trying to just jot down a bunch of stuff right now. But yeah, overall, I mean, there's gonna be plenty of time to check in with you. But yeah, your show do a lot. It motivates a lot. There's a lot of good stuff that come out of there. So like morale, motivation. I'm seeing all these things that are coming out from everybody out there. And so yeah, I'm over here. I'm in my foxhole. I'm watching you. I see you, and I'm proud of everything you're doing out there as a staff sergeant, SGL.
Yeah, you professional SGL, man, getting it in.
Yep. I'm finally glad I made it here. So now I know the route now. So I'll definitely be back.
See, now what if I want to have you on as a guest? I got to see. That's why I do comms check and video check at least 2 days prior.
Yep. Prep the objective.
I got to prep. I got to make sure them commanders and senior leaders is good to go.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yo, we definitely going to talk. If you I'll inbox you my number. We'll talk offline. That way we can link up. All right now.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Later. Listen, everybody. It has been my privilege. It has been an honor to sit here and host the first ever NCOPD Live Real Talk session, where I have opened up NCOPD Live for those followers, those supporters that support me, to come on and give a 3 to 5 minute soundbite with yours truly, the professional SGL. I'm not going to keep y'all on. It's been exciting. I know I do got to call a couple people back. So as always, before we end any NCOPD Live, if you see something wrong and you fail to do something about it, then you have just created a new standard. And at the end of the day, their issue is never with you, but their issue is with the standard. This has been yours truly, Staff Sergeant Hicks, hashtag the professional SGL, with the first episode of NCOPD Live Real Talk, signing off. Y'all have a good weekend.